Hi, guys, welcome to today's episode. Today, let's talk about being agreeable. When you don't disagree with anybody, you just say yes, you nod your head, whatever they say. Don't argue, don't say nothing, don't disagree, don't show your disapproval. Just nod your head. If possible, if they ask you to jump, ask them how high do they want you to jump. I feel like that's how the world wants us to operate. That's how the world wants everybody, friends, family, society, even at work. People just want you to be agreeable. And if it's at work, whoa, you are the ideal team player. You are the ideal staff. You are the ideal person. When once you dare to disagree, all of a sudden you're a troublemaker. You are not a team player. You are not a good daughter. You're not a good friend. You are just somebody nobody wants to really relate with. The more I grow older, I don't think I fear not being able to achieve everything in life because somehow we will not be able to achieve everything that we set our mind to achieve. Because when once you achieve one thing, you want to achieve another thing, and maybe life might not permit you, or maybe you get to a point where you just say, okay, let me just rest and enjoy what I've already achieved. Like I said, I don't think I fear that anymore. The thing that I fear most in life is not living life in my terms. Like I want to live life in my own terms and condition. I don't want to live it based on what people expect of me, what somebody wants of me, what the society thinks. I don't want that. I just want to write my own story and do exactly what I want to do in my own terms. And that is when I feel like I have won in this life because out here we are just sometimes some of us are afraid of what will people think, what will people say, how is it going to make this person feel. And especially in the workplace, all of us, I feel like in the workplace these days everybody is just playing games, and some of us don't even know how to play the games because I am not agreeable. I'm one person that I know that even if you give me the, like, it's something that I cannot do. It's not in my DNA to be agreeable. So I feel like if it's a game at work where you have to be agreeable to get to a certain point, uh, maybe some of us wouldn't get there, and we don't care. You know why? We are living life just the way we want it. I'm not out there to make your job easier. I'm not out there to massage your ego. I feel like I should speak if I need to speak. If something is not okay with me, I should be able to say it, right? Anyways, let's move forward. Another thing that I have noticed is that we are out here, like sometimes we have a lot of people around us, but we still somehow end up feeling lonely. Do you understand? You have friends that you guys party together. You have friends, you hang out with a lot of people. You go out to people's function. You relate with a lot of people. Some of you are found everywhere. Birthday parties, naming ceremony, graduation parties, name it. You are always there. In short, you have people around you. In this day and time that content has become a thing, you have people that you guys go out to create content, but somehow there's this vacuum in your life that is not being filled by any of those people that you have been around with, because you have found acquaintance. Okay, those people might be your acquaintance, but you haven't found a friend. What am I trying to say? When it is time to cry, you don't have a shoulder to cry on. You don't. Because those people that you hang around with, you just might not be able to cry on their shoulders. I just realized that. There are people who seem to be extremely happy, extremely social, extremely everywhere. And people out here are thinking that, oh, you're so lucky. Baby, they are not that lucky. They are sometimes, some of them are as lonely as the loneliest person in the world. Let me tell you guys a little story. There was this time, some group of friends, they always go out for drinks, different venue, different places, taking pictures. This time that content creation has become something. They create content together. It looks amazing. They take aesthetically pleasing pictures, and people will be doing, oh, wow, wow, they are lucky. They have found each other. guess what? All of those times that they have been going out, it's one person creating the venue or looking for the venue, it's one person giving time. So everybody just follows this person time. Oh, we need to be out by 11 p.m. We all go out by 11 p.m. We need to be out by 10 a.m. We all 7. We have to be out by 11 a.m. Everybody goes out at 11 a.m. We need to be out by 12 a.m. Everybody goes out at 12 a.m. We need to be out whatever time this person gives. Everybody follows. Everybody follows. So that just this one time that one person dared to speak, this time that you always give doesn't go down well with me. And the other person say, oh yeah, this time is not very convenient. If we can move this time to be, if we can move this time to a more suitable time that accommodates everybody. And that person says, oh, that means I can't go out with you guys anymore. I will just look for other girls to go out with. That is what I'm talking about. Do you think that person is the person that you can cry on that person's shoulders? Don't be afraid to not want to be anywhere, everywhere, making friends with a lot of people. It's not a number of friends that you have that feel that vacuum of loneliness. Look around your friends. I feel like when once you are agreeable, you are everybody perfect person. And that's why some of us can never be anybody perfect person because, baby, I told you guys earlier, I am not born to be agreeable. I don't know if it's a default, but I'm not born to be agreeable. Again, I repeat, I'm not. The more I grow older, the fear of not being able to achieve everything I want in life doesn't scare me anymore, right? What scares me the most is going to my grave, not living life in my terms. Like, I came to this life. How I walk, I am bothered whether someone is going to care about it. How I look, am I too much? No, 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 no. And somehow I have been more intentional living life in my terms. I don't go everywhere. I don't care how you feel about me not being everywhere, but I can never be found everywhere. That's because that is what I want. I'm not everybody's friend. That's because I do not have the capacity to be everybody's friend. What am I trying to say? The world is trying to box us into a corner, and if you don't open your eyes fast, you might just be carried away. You just wake up one morning and find out that I've been following in people's footsteps all my life. Thank God that my dad told me on time that, hey, daughter, don't be carried away when people say you're a good person. Sometimes when people say, oh, this person is so nice, this person is so good, yes, it's because that person is agreeable. The person does not dare to disagree with anybody. You cheat them, they don't even know. You take what belongs to them, they don't fight. They don't just force on anything. You want to cheat me, I say, no, now I'm a bad person. How does that make me a bad person? How does that make me a bad person? You guys, I feel like live, let others live. Why do you think that you came to this world and you have a script and you're reading to everybody what you want everybody to do? And when somebody say that script, I cannot act that part. That person is not a good person anymore. By whose standard? Who told you guys that? Hmm. Hmm. Okay, I just came to tell you guys, check with yourself. If somebody is saying that you're a very good person, I am sorry. It just might be that you're very agreeable. You don't dare to fight anything. You don't dare to quarrel with any. Another thing, it's not easy to be disliked. It's not easy to be tagged. How do I put it? It takes courage. So if you cannot, you can stick with your being agreeable with everybody. But if you are still not living life in your terms, I think this is just a wake up call. Check with those friends. Okay, another story. There was this friend of mine that we have been friends for so many years. We call each other maybe two, 3 times a week, or sometimes we don't even call in 2 weeks, but we talk regularly, right? In all those years that we have known each other, I have never disagreed with her. Whatever she says, I just nod. Like I said, when once you are agreeable, again, you are a good person. And one time she told me something, and she wanted me to play that part that she has always expected me to play. And I flipped the script. I told her exactly how I felt. I didn't stutter, I didn't miss any word, just how I felt. She didn't talk to me for 3 days. And the next time she spoke to me was a voice note. Oh, Sonia, I thought you were my friend. That line. By the way, that person is my best girl ever. I thought you were my friend. Blah, 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 blah. Me, sometimes I don't know how to leave a voice note. If I want to speak with you, I want to speak with you. If I want to chat, I want to chat. I don't chat when I want to speak, and I don't speak when I want to chat. Somehow, you guys understand what I'm trying to say. So I tried calling her, she didn't pick. And when she eventually picked, another chapter of her exactly how I felt. I said, look, if you remember, for more than a decade that we have been friends, I have never argued with you before. I guess that is why this relationship is still on, right? Welcome to the new, welcome to the new me. Okay? Welcome to the new me. And I gave her another side. She didn't say a word. She just listened. And after the conversation, it ended. She called the next time and she apologized. Sometimes I feel like we enable people and people get so comfortable with us not speaking. I feel like everybody wants a friend that is dumb, not dumb, deaf and dumb. When you don't speak, you just nod. Yeah, the era of nodding, it's over, baby. It's game on.